Hello student, I am Sangeeta Mansukhani. This is the video number 90. In this video I will be explain NCERT textbook exercise question. Question is write the Lewis dot structure of the CO molecules, carbon monoxide molecule. So first we have to require for the formation of the Lewis dot structure we require valence shell configuration. So for carbon 2s2 2p2 and for oxygen 2s2 2p4. So there are 4 valence electron available. For carbon 2 plus 2 4 and then 2 plus 4 6. So is equal to 10. So the second step, the skeletal structure of the CO can be written as CO. So join the C and oxygen by a single bond, one shared electron pair and complete the octet on oxygen. So here you see carbon, outer shell electron is 2, okay, and 2 and 2 4 and then oxygen 6. So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 oxygen and 4 1 2 3 4 carbon. Okay, so these two electron formation single bond. So this is the Lewis dot structure. So still the octet on carbon is incomplete, so we have to resort to the multiple bond. Okay, so 3 3 share 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 4 complete the octet. So which satisfy the octet rule condition for both the atom. Okay, so that's reason oxygen 1 2 3 4 electrons shared by the oxygen and carbon 2 electron. Okay, total 3 by 3. Okay, so 3 double bond 3 bond is formed, single bond, triple bond formed between the carbon and oxygen. Okay, so this is the electron dot structure of the CO molecule. Next question is write the Lewis structure of the nitrite ion. Nitrite, so nitrite ion, that is means N, one side attached double bond O, another side single bond O. So nitrogen have 5 electron, 1 2 3 4 5. Here you see, so 1 electron shared with this oxygen, 2 electrons shared with this oxygen and 1 electron shared this oxygen. Okay, and to complete its octets, here you see nitrogen 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and this oxygen 1 2 3 4 5 6 its electron and 2 electrons shared with the nitrogen. So total octet complete. Okay, clear? So this oxygen, one oxygen, so electronegative way, so negative charge on the complex. This is the Lewis structure of the nitrite ion. Next question is the skeletal structure of the CH3COOH as shown below is correct, but some of the bonds are shown incorrectly. So write the correct Lewis structure for acetic acid. So this is skeletal structure given, CH3COOH. So but some of the bonds are shown incorrectly. So correct Lewis structure, here you see hydrogen only 1 electron. Okay, so only for 1 electron share to complete duplet. So this is the wrong. Okay, so we have to draw single bond and oxygen to complete its octet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here one bond or extra, so here double bond form. So this is the structure CH3COOH. This is the correct Lewis structure for acetic acid. So general formula is CH3COOH. Next NCERT question is define the bond length. The equilibrium distance between the nuclei of the two bonded atoms in a molecule is called the bond length. The equilibrium distance, okay, like here this is the equilibrium distance between the two nuclei of the two bonded atoms in a molecule is called bond length. Next question is explain why beryllium hydride molecule has a zero dipole moment although the beryllium hydrogen bonds are polar. So beryllium molecule, this is the beryllium hydride, so Be attached both sides hydrogen. So beryllium hydride molecule is linear. So though two equal bonds dipoles point in opposite direction. So cancel the dipole effect. Okay, so this is the effect this side and this effect this side. So cancel each direction. So cancel the effect of each other. So that's why its net dipole moment is 0. one side and another side, so cancel, it's the effect. Okay, so cancel the effect of each other, so that's why its net dipole moment is 0. Next question is, how do you express the bond strength in terms of bond order? How do you express the bond strength in terms of bond order? So bond order directly proportional bond energy. Okay, so bond order increase, that is means bond enthalpy increase. So greater the bond order, so higher the bond strength. Okay, so only for bond is order directly proportional bond enthalpy, so directly proportional bond strength. Okay, next question is, write Lewis dot structure for atoms of the following elements. Okay, so magnesium, atomic number 12, so electronic configuration 282, so 2 electron in outer shell electron, valence electron, so Lewis symbol is Mg, 2 electrons. Then sodium 11 atomic number 281. Okay, so 1 outer shell electron, so only 1 electron represent on Na. Then boron 5 atomic number, so boron 5, so atomic number 5, so electronic configuration 2 and 3, so outer shell electron, valence electron 3, so boron 3 electron on boron. Then oxygen 8 atomic number, so 2, 6. Okay, so outer shell electronic configuration 6, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, this is the Lewis symbol. Bromine 35 atomic number, so 2 8 18 7, so outer shell 7 electrons, so bromine has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 electron on bromine. Okay, so this is the Lewis symbol for atoms. Then next question is, write the Lewis structure for the following atoms and ions: sulfur and H2 minus, Al and Al3 plus, and H and H minus. So first sulfur and sulfur 2 minus. Sulfur 16 atomic number 286. Okay, so outer shell valence electron 6, so Lewis symbol is 1 2 3 4 5 6 dot on the sulfur. This is the Lewis symbol. Then H2 minus, that is means 2 gaining electrons, so 16 plus 2 electrons. Okay, so we have to write this way: sulfur 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 electron, 2 electron gaining, so 2 minus charge on the upper side. Okay, then aluminium atomic number 13, so configuration 283, outer shell electron 3, so aluminium 1 2 and 3. Then aluminium 3 plus, that is means 3 electron minus, so 10 electron only, so we have to write directly way Al and whole 3 plus. Okay, then hydrogen only 1 electron, so H 1 dot represent on the hydrogen, and H minus 1 electron gaining, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 electron, so H minus. Okay, and upper side we have to represent, this is 2 electron. Okay, next question is, explain with the help of suitable example polar covalent bond. Explain with the help of suitable example polar covalent bond. First, what is a polar covalent bond? When a covalent bond is formed between the two atoms having significant difference in their electronegativity. Okay, and then the shared pair of the electrons slightly shift towards the more electronegative atom, and the bond so formed attain the partial ionic character. When a covalent bond is formed between the two atoms having significant difference in their electronegativity, and then the shared pair of the electrons slightly shift towards the more electronegative atom, so bond formed attain the partial ionic character. So this bond is called polar covalent bond. Example is like HCl, so H hydrogen electropositive and chlorine is electronegative. HF, hydrogen electropositive, fluorine electronegative. This is the example of the polar covalent bond. Next question is, although both carbon dioxide and water are triatomic molecules, CO2 and H2 are triatomic molecules. So the shape of the water molecule is bent, while that of CO2 is linear. Okay, so explain this on the basis of the dipole moment. So first here basic concept is for symmetrical or regular structure dipole moment is 0 because opposite way effect cancel. Okay, so 0 dipole moment. But unsymmetrical structure have some dipole moment. Okay, so here the net dipole moment of the CO2 is 0 because its two equal bonds dipoles is CO point in opposite direction and cancel the effect of each other. So CO2 is linear. But other hand, water molecule is found to have a net dipole moment is 1.84 dBi. Okay, 1.84 dBi. So which suggests that two OH dipoles are not in a straight line because opposite each other. So water does not have linear structure, but they OH must be inclined to each other at certain angle. So like this structure this way, oxygen structure this way, and oriented at angle of 104.5 degree. OH bond are oriented at an angle of the 104.5 degree. So it has a band structure. Okay, clear? Or CO2 is a linear 180 degree angle between the CO. Okay, clear? So this reason CO2 and water are triatomic, but the shape are different. Okay, water molecule is band and then CO2 is linear. So this is the only for reason is dipole moment. Okay. Next question is arrange the bonds in order of increasing ionic character in the molecules LiF, K2O, N2, SO2 and ClF3. Lithium fluoride, K2O, potassium oxide, nitrogen, sulfur dioxide and chlorine trifluoride. So we have to know about ionic character directly proportional lattice energy. Okay, and inversely proportional size of the ion and directly proportional charge on ion. If charge on ion greater, so size of ion decrease and lattice energy also increase and ionic character increase. So and opposite here given these are non-polar molecules. So non-polar molecules like nitrogen so has almost negligible ionic character. So the order of the ionic character is nitrogen is less, then greater SO2, then greater ClF3, then greater K2O and then greater LiF. Lithium fluoride has the ionic character is maximum. Next question is use Lewis symbols to show electron transfer between the following atoms to form cations and anions. Use Lewis symbols to show electron transfer between the following atoms to form cations and anions. So first one is potassium and sulfur. So calcium and oxide and oxygen and aluminium and nitrogen. So we have to already known about metals lost electrons to complete their octet while non-metals gain electron to complete octet. Metals lost electron but non-metal gain electrons. So we have to write Lewis symbol first potassium and sulfur. Potassium 2881. So 1 electron in outer shell. So 1 dot on potassium. Sulfur 286. 6 in outer shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So convert into the ionic way. 2K plus S2 minus. So K2S structure. Okay. Because 6, so for complete the octet, so 2 electron gaining, so 2 minus, and then potassium only 1 electron less because for stability. Okay, 1 electron less, 1 electron removed, so 8 electron octet complete. Okay, stable configuration. Okay, here 2 electron gain, so it's complete the configuration. Then calcium and oxygen. Calcium 2882, outer shell 2 electron and oxygen 2 6. So calcium 2 electron removed, so complete the stable configuration, obtain the, so 2 plus and oxygen 2 electron gain 1 and 2. So its configuration octet complete. So structure is CaO. Then third is aluminium and nitrogen. So aluminium 1, 2, 3 electron in outer shell and nitrogen 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aluminium 3 plus 3 electron remove and then nitrogen 3 electron gain. Okay, so Al nitrogen. This is the way ionic way, cation and anion, and then this is the Lewis symbol, and then this is the electron transfer we have to represent, and this is the compounder molecular form. Next question is define electronegativity. How does it differ from electron gain enthalpy? So we have to already known about electronegativity of an element is the tendency of its atom to attract the shared pair of the electrons towards itself in a covalent bond. Okay, and electron gain enthalpy of an element may be defined as the energy released when a neutral isolated gaseous atoms accept extra electron. So electronegativity attract the shared pair of the electrons, and then electron gain enthalpy whenever energy released when neutral isolated gaseous atom accepts an extra electron to form the gaseous negative ion. So like X gas, so gaining electron, so convert into the X minus, and then delta H is equal to delta EgH. So greater the amount of the energy released, this process, so higher the electron gain enthalpy. But electronegativity differ because electronegativity is a property of an atom in the bonded state, and while electron gain enthalpy related to the atoms in their isolated gaseous state. So this is the main difference. Electronegativity related to the bonded state atom, and electron gain enthalpy related to the isolated gaseous state. So this is the main difference. Okay. Next question is write the favorable factors for the formation of the ionic bond. So for the formation of the ionic bond, so this factor is required. Ionic bond is formed between the ions, cations and anions. So factor which favor the formation of these ions also favor the formation of the ionic bond. Okay, so cation and anions, it is necessary. Okay, so ionic bond is formed between the ions, cation and anions. So factors which favor the formation of these ions and also favor the formation of the ionic bond. Okay, next questions I will be explained in the next video. Thank you so much.